the top 5 biggest momentum swinging moments, one from each game of Super Wild Card Weekend. May I hear the music, please, to get me in the music? Thank you. Number 5 on the list is Bills-Dolphins. The Dolphins had this game, man.
They did.
In Western New York, they got a forced fumble for a touchdown to take the lead, and then 2 more punts from the Bills. They're deep in their own end. It's 3rd and forever. And for some reason, Mike McDaniel got too aggressive with SKYLAR Thompson and had him fade back to pass. Mike McDaniel, just hand it off and play defense. Hand it off and play defense. SKYLAR Thompson throws a pick. Cole Beasley scores a touchdown. Train Wilson's going off. And the game totally swung back to the Bills. I know it got tight at the end, but the Bills, they could have just tried this thing out. Just play defense. Don't put the ball in the hands of your kid and say, make a throw and try and get a flag. Just, not everything needs to be pedal to the metal. Number 4. This is the game-changing moment as far as I'm concerned between the Giants and the Vikings. The Vikings are marching down the field. They are down 3. They can score a touchdown and make the Giants have to score a touchdown to retake the lead. It's 4th and inches. They go for it. And Christian Darrisaw has a false start. And that 4th and inches false start forces the Vikings to settle for 3. The Giants get 7. Now the Vikings have to get 7 and totally change the tenor. The Vikings had the momentum. They could have gotten a score. And as a matter of fact, they were feeling it in that stadium. And I know that because there was, by the way, write this down for a fantasy team named not 1 but 2 premature Jollerhorns.
Whoa,
2.
whoa.
Premature what? You can't fire the Jollerhorn prematurely.
How do you spell that?
They picked up the first down. You heard the, oh, wait a minute. There's no play. False start. That's number 4 on this list. Number 3, the biggest momentum change in San Francisco. The Seahawks are driving down the field to try and counter the second half opening touchdown drive for the 49ers. The Niners retake the lead. We got a lead change. What do the Seahawks do? They get the ball back and they drive down the field. They're on a 10-play drive. And here comes a 2nd down, and Geno Smith flips it to Tyler Lockett to bring up 3rd and short, except a member of the offensive line drifted downfield. 5-yard penalty, wiped out the 3rd and short, created a 2nd and long. Next play was throwing it for DK Metcalf in the end zone, incomplete. Now 3rd and long, fumble. The defensive player of the year recovers the fumble. It's the first turnover of the playoffs. Nick Bosa recovers it, and the boat race was on. Game over.
Illegal man downfield.
Seattle had a 3rd and short in the mid-red zone. Instead, it turned into eventually 3rd and long, turnover. Niners never looked back from there. Totally changed the game. Number 2 on the list, I mean, if you have to choose the momentum changer in the slow car crash that was the second half of the Jaguars comeback on Los Angeles, it's when Dicker the kicker missed. Because it was a 10-point game. The Jaguars make it a 10-point game. You know what the Chargers did? They marched down the field. It was a 10-play drive. And they set up Dicker the kicker from 40, and he made everything all year, and he missed that, and it opened the door up, and it changed the whole thing. Instead of it being 13, it was still 10, and then suddenly it was 6, and then Bosa throws his helmet, and then the 2-pointer, and it all went downhill the minute Dicker the kicker missed. And then the number one momentum changer from the weekend, it's obvious. It's the Sam Hubbard 98-yard dash. I mean, the Ravens are going in. It's a quarterback sneak. It's set up for Tyler Huntley to go low. He goes high. Ball gets knocked out. Hubbard has a drop in his lap, and he runs. And I know Ravens fans are like, Mark Andrews got blocked in the back. Maybe. But instead of it being a 7-point lead, it's a 7-point deficit, and we all know what happened after that. And that's my top 5 momentum swingers of Wild Card Weekend.
Good list.
Pardon me. Super Wild Card Weekend.
I think you nailed it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.